since you swore in as the head of interim government last year, there have been different questions on the international arena. One of them is whether the trajectory of the foreign policy in your country will change. For instance, the relation with China. What's your response to that?
We always felt China is our friend, and we 50 years of history, we are always a good friend. We are good friends, but we want to build that friendship to a new level. That's all we are saying. We want to strengthen it in many different ways. We had little business, now we want to grow big business. We have little interaction in a social way, in a cultural way. One of the things that we suggested during my visit is to build a Chinese cultural center in Bangladesh, so that Bangladesh is familiar with what's going on in China, and particularly learning the language. We're emphasizing that we must have the facility for Bangladeshi people, 170 million, to learn Chinese. If you're a friend, you have to speak in their language. Then you become better friends, closer friends. So that is missing. We see only few people can speak Chinese. I said, that's a shame. So the cultural center will bring many of the things, older things that we had been gone through in Bangladesh and China relationship. For thousands of years, Chinese travelers going to Bangladesh, Banjala, that's a familiar name. When I first came to China, when I talk about Bangladesh, nobody understood what Bangladesh is. Then I learned, they said, Banjala. I said, yes, Banjala. Right. Then everybody knows. So the new generation will know that we are not strangers to each other. Our forefathers knew each other. And now it's our turn to explore and understand each other and continue in that path.
Well, Professor, in carrying forward this traditional friendship that you just depicted and also in advancing the Bangla relation to even new heights, what do you believe is the key?
Most important is exchange, visiting, language, cultural exchange. This will be important, music, art, drama. These are ways to communicate with each other. So Bangladeshi music will be here to see how you enjoy this, and we will be enjoying Chinese music, Chinese culture. So those are the initial building blocks where you build up the relationship, because you see the similarity, you see the exciting things that can happen.
This year also actually marks the year of people-to-people exchanges between our two nations. Yeah. And about 2 years ago, Chinese President Xi wrote back a letter, which was from a Bangladeshi girl called Alifa Cheng, because she came to this world with the help of Chinese doctors on peace art.
See, this is
at a very critical time. And President Xi, in the letter, encouraged her to study hard, pursue her dreams, and carry on the traditional friendship between the two countries.
Many stories will come out when we are close to each other. Stories about how you protect, how you save, how you improve, how you inspire. Most importantly, how you inspire each other.
Right.
So those are the things which you'll remember all your life, and the nations are built with those memories, and the friendship comes to that. Healthcare is very important, and Chinese doctors are providing healthcare. They're making arrangements for providing healthcare for Bangladesh. Whole Bangladesh is very happy with that, because we needed a reliable healthcare system. We didn't have it yet. Chinese hospitals would be available in Kunming for Bangladeshi patients. Then we learned from the Chinese doctors their way of improving the healthcare system in Bangladesh. So it's very helpful for us having this close relationship in many different ways, not just a financial way, it's a humanitarian way, it's about the friendship way, cultural way. Maybe someday Bangladeshi play will be translated in Chinese and performed in China, and people say, we understand what you're talking about.
Right.
That's how interactions begin. You start admiring, appreciating each other's life.